Hey everybody, welcome back to Kreationz, and today I'm going to show you how to rebuild the head, put the valves, the springs, the caps, the keepers, and the oil seals in an overhead valve head. Now this is not the normal head that you see nowadays in new cars with the cams on top. This is cam in the block. There's not too many videos of this stuff, so please pay attention if you have a truck or an older car that has the cam in the block. Completely different setup. Let's go get some work done.
Okay, so now we're going to do the seals, what's called the seal. So the seal, the valve goes through this circle. As you can see, I have put these four on, and the green go for the intake, and the red for this pack, or for the exhaust, I guess, because the exhaust is hotter, so they made them red. So this band that's closed right here, these two pieces that link together like fingers, this will expand, and this is a ring on top to pinch. It can expand, but you don't want it to. This sits above the metal to pinch it in around the valve, and this expands to grab on to the metal piece when it goes down. Now, you can see the metal piece, which is called the stem. The metal piece, which is called the stem here, is only as big as the whole piece. So there is a little bit of travel here where this is not going to go all the way down. If you look inside, you see where the ridges are. I mean, that's comes all the way down to about here. So you only have this much to go over the stem, and the stem is so tall. So not all seals will reach all the way down to the bottom, if you can see that. So there is a gap right here where I can stick my fingernail in there. So you just got to know when you take them out, kind of look and see how they are, or look them up and someone will do them like me. So let's go ahead and show you. You can get a tool that grips around this and pushes down on, but I've been doing them for so long, I just kind of put them on my thumb, and then I use this wee little tiny rubber mallet to do it. And it's not even rubber anymore. I think this thing has turned to plastic and it's cracking. I've had it for so long, I probably need a new one, you know. So we're just gonna put this one on the same way, so get it started, and then we're just gonna tap it straight. And you don't want to put this on with a regular hammer, because you don't want to crack anything or send like energy through this rubber into the seal to move the seal. So always use a rubber mallet when you're putting on your oil seals. Now, after we have all the oil seals in, we're going to go ahead and fast forward and put all the valves, the springs, the top, and the valve seats. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Once we're all done putting the head back together, we're going to go ahead and put the head back on the Ranger and get this thing started, or get this thing engine going. Okay, so we slid the valve through. Put the spring here, the spring top, on there. Grab a little tool. Now, I always keep my hand really close so I can see what's going on when I crank this thing down, because if you do it wrong, it'll shoot out like a rocket. Okay, so now that we have everything compressed, let's get a close-up so you can see what we're talking about here. Now you see this one's already locked in, but this one is compressed, and that three little pieces are on there. Now it's so hard to get these to go on because they just keep falling off. So I got a trick for you. We are going to cheat and take just a little dab of wheel bearing grease, because you can use grease because it's petroleum based. So is your oil. So it's just going to come right back off. And we're going to put that keeper on the bottom. This one on the top. And we're just gonna turn them to where they're on their side. You don't want one on the bottom, one on top, in case you knock that one off. We're gonna turn them on their sides. Now you can kind of see what it looks like. So I put them both together, turn them on the side, see the crack on the top. And now I'm gonna release. So I'm gonna hold it right here really strong, and I'm gonna watch it as I'm doing it, and release, and pop right through. Now I'm just gonna go along the rest of the head and put the other two in. And then we should be done with this and ready to mount this on top of the block after cleaning the surface area. Here, I'm just gonna squeeze it down. Oh, and that's a blooper reel. All right, so first we take the valve. I have my little kit here. I'm gonna put the valve through the stem, up through the seal, I can see it. And I'm gonna take my spring that went with this valve. And then the top here. But the top doesn't always stay, so that's like, we're using magic right now. Hey, Med. All right. So let's get it pushed down on. Blooper number 2.